Hello, I'm Klaus Andersen, here to take a look at the DAX index and today's trading. As you see here, this is the open bar, and this is what happened today so far. And I just had a few minutes, so I wanted to do a quick analysis of today's trading. So we had an open bear bar. That's a nice signal for from the open bear trend sell signal right here. This is resistance up here. I'm just going to draw that in right here, something like that. Resistance here failed to make it all the way up. This was after the market had closed. This was as well, but this was right into the close yesterday. And here resistance, and now this is, you could count that as a lower high, but either way it's the open bar and it closes near the low. So potentially from the open bear trend day. Turned out we had to trade a bit sideways, but now we just made a new low. So for now it is a bear trend day, and the market has moved 132 points. So quite a few nice trades in here. So you get this initial bear bar, the follow through bar right here, a bit disappointing. Then you get another bear bar, that's an inside bar. You get the fail out the upside of this breakout setup right here. You want to be careful trading in here, because you had this open bear signal right here, and you got short, and your stop should be, well, really should be up here. You could put it just above this bear bar up here, and I would sit through. I wouldn't go short one more time in here. I'll just sit and wait to see if this trade right here would play out. It did, and now look at these three strong bear bars. So context is that we're in the bears are in control, so you're looking to sell. You get this low, you got a first entry short, you got a second entry short. Not an impressive signal bar right here, but it is a second entry short, a bit aggressive. If I would rather had a better signal bar, but you could sell this one. A bit aggressive, but you could do that, especially after this strong sellout. You're expecting at least a second leg down. That's what you get here. You get another leg down, and this low right here is not, this low is not that much lower than this low, so you see it's flattening out a bit. And this time the bulls managed to make a rally that took out all the break-even traders that went low below this bar right here. So break-even traders now out. So now both bulls and bears are making money. Bulls are buying lows, and bears are selling highs, so both making money. That means we potentially could get some more sideways trading. What ended up happening was we got a bear channel down here. So we got this bear channel, and lows here failed to reach the trend line down there. Could also argue this is a wedge. Either way, the bears did not have enough strength to continue making stronger lower lows. So that's a spike and a 1, 2, 3 push pattern. And when you saw this last bull bar right here, you would expect a two-legged correction. You got that's the first leg and a small pullback, and second leg. That's how you could count that. But most of all, it looks like that the second leg never made any big notice of itself. But you could count that as the first leg, a pullback, and this is the second leg, subdivided into 1, 2, 3 small legs here. So spike and 1, 2, 3 push pattern, and then a reversal. But in here you had this low, and then you had a bear sell bar up here. It is first entry on the long side. That's the first entry long. That's a second entry long, and this reverses where you would expect at a retest of the seller's entry area over here. So you could go short on this bounce down here. Now you have a confirmation on the bear trend line here. So when you got this pattern up here, you got a new lower low, and then you got the first entry, and then you got the second entry out below this bar right here. Down there, there's not that much room for these lows right here, but I think when you have this strong sell-off and these strong bear legs right here, and the bulls can't manage to make higher highs, then it's worth the risk. And from this low to this low down here, I'm kind of in that low right there. That's about 21 points, so enough points for a scalp and a break-even stop on the rest. I wouldn't go long on this one. I would hesitate looking for a high low, and I would probably have missed this long right here. Still, the market is always in short, so I would be looking to sell. Now what happened? Well, you got a strong bull leg. You got the, if you saw that spike and 1, 2, 3 post pattern, strong bear reversal bar down right here, you could have gone short below this bar. If you were a bit more conservative, waiting for a lower high, that's up here. And now we've got these two highs. You've got that high, and look how price bounced there. So just to make sure, I'm gonna mark all of the trades I talk about in here. With this trade down there for a scalp and a break even on the runners. Got this one. Would you make the 10 points before price bounced? Yeah, you would have. Depending on where you got in over here, you would have made your 10 points, and that would have been on this bar you would have been stopped out break even. If you got in later, then you wouldn't have made your 10 points. Your stop would still be here, and you would have set through this as well. And this is a lower high. Look at that, testing the bear entry area up here. Let's make that a bit larger in here. So looks like that this is an outside down bar. The low of this bar is 24.2. That's 23.6. So it's not an outside down bar. But when prices traded below this strong bear signal bar, and bulls didn't manage to show any strength on this small rally here, I would definitely be adding on to my shorts here. So now you got this trend line here in place, and you got a new low. Retest this low over here. Not any particularly good sell setups in here. I'm just gonna remember to mark this trade over here. And the next sell trade is over here. Look at that bounce off the trend line. You had this low right here that's turned out to be the midline, and then you got this bounce that turned out to be the channel line. So you got this right here, first entry short, pullback, second entry short. There's a little tail below this signal bar right here, but taking into account that it's off the trend line and it's a retest of the area where sellers went short over here, I would take that trade below this one right here, below that bar. So aggressive selling down here. It's going to be exciting to see where the market ends up at the close today. Checking out all these smaller channels right here. Is there anything else? Look at these lows over there, this high. Could we draw that back a bit right here, make it fit? Something like that. That high, these lows. If we break lower right here, probably we could get a 100% expansion of the trend line. That would look something like this right here. Taking prices down to this channel line right here. Could also get the bounce, but wait for the right pattern to set up. Well, that's just a quick analysis of 1 day's trading in the DAX, and this is the 5-minute chart. Bear in mind, the most important thing here is the context. We are in a downtrend. We're looking to sell. We're not looking to buy. You have this stronger bull push up here, but almost, but not enough to make this to make the market in always in long. Still trading below this high over here and this high over here. Look for the context. The context is okay, we had a small rally, but bears kept in charts, and now we're selling off further. So context is king, and stick to the always in direction, and you'll be better off in the long run. Well, that's it for now. You guys have a nice trading week.